Next time you fall, Rainbow, I'm gonna leave you.
Please, Lord, hear my prayer. Save us. Save us, Lord. Save us.
You're wasting your breath. Ain't nothing listening. Just lizards and snakes and buzzards. Waiting for you, Rainbow. Better get up.
I don't want to die. I done no wrong. Save us, Lord. Save us. Music. I hear music.
Ah, you're crazy. Shut up.
You and your praying. You got me hearing things now.
Angel voices. I hear him too.
I'm not dreaming. It's over yonder.
It's the Lord's way. He's done heard my prayer.
Get out. He wanted to hear you. If it's going west, we'll string along with him.
We can travel faster alone.
Yeah, let's just take what we want and shove on.
All I want's water.
I said we string along with him. It's slower, but it's safer. Now stick close. I'll do the talking. Who's the boss here?
The Reverend Jacob Carnes.
You! Where you heading?
We're going to California.
It's good. That's where we're going. We'll join up with you. First, I want some food.
We're glad to share what we have. Beans in the kettle and bread in the box.
And I want some clothes for my friends here.
That's my wagon over there. They'll find what they need in the chest. Almighty Father, into thy loving hands we entrust the soul of our departed son, knowing that in thy great wisdom and mercy thou hast provided a heavenly home for him. Under the ground from which it came, O Lord, we commit the earthly remains of Benjamin Johnson.
That's enough, preacher. Let's get going.
You'll be good enough not to interrupt. We're conducting a funeral service.
You don't understand. We're joining up with you people. We got reason to be going in a hurry.
There are laws of decency to be respected, which even the dead have a right to expect.
Hold it, preacher. We don't need no sermon. Now get in them wagons or they leave without you. Which'll it be?
No, Jacob. No.
But, Jacob, the grave isn't deep enough.
It isn't just the rules of our church. It's the law of the open trails. Graves must be 6 feet deep and heaped with stones to protect them from wild animals. There must be a cross. I can't leave my son like this, Jacob.
All right, then stay here and bury him yourself. While you're about it, bury these two. Now get in them wagons.
Do as he says. Break camp. Go to your wagons. I'll finish here.
Come, Mama. It'll be all right.
Don't be afraid, Ben. We have God's promise. I am the resurrection and the life, saith the Lord. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die.
I don't always shoot to warn a man, preacher.
Go on with the wagon train, Jacob. They need you. I'll catch up with you.
What are you afraid of, Mr. Black? Surely not our men. You have our rifles.
Ain't nobody trying to fool you, preacher. Somewhere back there's men and dogs chasing us. Sometimes them dogs been so close you could hear them yelping.
Prison guards?
From the rock quarry at Salt Lake.
And if they catch you?
They ain't gonna catch us.
How long do you intend holding us captive?
We'll reach the gold diggings in California. At least you don't have to be afraid none. As long as this wagon train keeps moving, ain't nobody gonna get hurt.
Don't mistake meekness for cowardice, Mr. Black. I've submitted to your demands only because I wish to spare my people.
Maybe it'd be better for you if you was scared. Some of them prison guards never lived to chase us.
I noted the minute I seen the smoke hanging low over the campfire. It's a bad sign when the smoke hangs low. I said to myself, no good's going to come to us today. And by a cracky, it did. 6 no goods if I'm any judge of human cussedness. They ain't let us stop for a breath since we left Ben and his boy at the grave. Darn it, Mom, can't you stop knitting that baby thing long enough to say something? Besides, folks might get the wrong idea. They might think it's for us.
Huh. One look at you and they'd know different.
Mama, do you think that Papa will catch up with us today?
He would, if they'd give him a chance. If they don't stop pretty soon, I will.
You think we'll stop pretty soon, Papa? Poor Jake and Judy are getting tired.
Well, who isn't? No sooner do we bump up than we bump down. And we meet ourselves bumping down before we get all the way up. Who is Jake and Judy that they should complain?
But it's not good that Judy should walk herself to death, Papa, so soon before she has her calf. We want to have good milk for poor Minna's baby.
I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my love a chicken that has no bone.
What do you want to waste your time teaching school for? There's a lot more money in show business. You don't have to know nothing. You just gotta have talent, see?
I'm afraid I haven't your kind of talent, Miss McBride.
Well, I guess you do have to be sort of born with it. I start with something real snappy first. And then I give them something real classic. That's just to show my versatility. I met him in a garden. 'Twas a summer day in June.
I'm speaking of gardens. I hope we stop soon. I have to water my plant cuttings.
Oh, don't you think of anything besides teaching school and planting flower seeds?
What else is there to think about?
Why, Miss Schwingate, haven't you ever heard of men?
Bring up the rear and keep a sharp lookout, he says. I'll keep an eye on the preacher. So he rides and we walk, eating his dust.
Got any ideas?
Yeah, I got ideas. Lonesome?
Get off this wagon.
Don't be scared, lady. I ain't gonna bite you. Though I must say you look awful tempting.
Michael.
You heard Miss Billings. Get off.
Now. You know, it just don't seem right for the preacher's brother to sit so close to the girl the preacher's courting. Folks might start talking. Give me those lines. I'll try walking a spell. Go on. Sorry, miss.
What about the woman?
Well, you mean the one riding with Miss Swingate? That's a Miss Nellie McBride. She's an entertainer. She's just traveling with us.
No, I mean the one in black. The one who was playing the organ.
Oh, you mean Miss Billings? Her father, the Reverend Billings, was to lead us. However, he passed away a few days before our departure. I was appointed in his place.
Hey, Jacob!
What's the trouble?
Oh, the woman here says she's gonna wait for her husband.
You can't leave him on the desert without food or water. He'll die.
We'll see that he gets food and water, Myra. Michael, fill a canteen. I'll make a marker.
What are you doing up there?
Oh, just keeping the little lady company. She seemed kind of lonesome.
I told you to stay behind and keep watch. Now get back there. Now get that wagon moving. I'll tell you when to stop.
Don't let that filthy barbarian tell you what to do.
You stay out of this, Rose.
I won't. You're not the only one that can use a bullwhip. Now get out! Get out! Get out, you hear? Get out! Out! Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Take your filthy hands off me! Let me go! I hate you!
Take your hands off of her, Black.
I had a feeling there was a heap of fire underneath that black dress. Preacher, the man that gets her is going to have himself quite a woman. Yes, sir, quite a woman. Now get them wagons moving. Move out! Get behind! Give him a shove!
I warned you this would happen. You've got to slow down.
The preacher's right, Pete. There's a limit to what these things can take.
Unhitch that team, unload the wagon, and get it off the trail.
Go ahead, Myra. Go back to the Swingate wagon. I'll save what I can.
Move it on down.
Got to call a halt. Stock can't take this kind of punishment. Faylen.
Don't get any ideas. And keep moving.
Howdy, folks. Where you headed for?
California.
Mighty nice place once you get there. Where are you from?
Back east.
East? That covers an awful lot of territory, son. Reckon you ought to tell them about the flat? Oh, yeah. Say, when you pass Alkali Flat, what's the matter? Say, the pass won't fill up with snow for another month yet.
That's our business.
Trucks are unfriendly, ain't they?
Get back to your wagon.
Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything wrong. My father is following our trail on foot. His name is Ben Johnson. If you see him, will you give him this water?
Well, we sure will. We'll even do better than that. If he's hungry, we'll get him some grub.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, shucks, that's all right. Shucks, come on, let's get out of this place. Yeah, get up.
What if the sheriff's posse meets up with them, too?
Yeah. Suppose they tell them about us.
All they saw was 6 skinners herding a wagon train. We're safe as long as we stick with this outfit.
You were standing awful close. You could see the number burned into the stock of that prison rifle.
Get the train moving.
That's it. Oh, no.
Hey!
Come on.
Jacob, I'm tired.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. It is late. That'll be all for tonight.
Give me a hand, will you, Jacob? Judy's having a hard time dropping her calf.
In a minute, Emil, in a minute.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yes?
Try and understand, won't you? Your safety and the safety of the others come first.
Is that why you left Ben Johnson there alone, to bury his son? I'm sorry, Jacob. I had no right to say that.
know, she ain't fooling nobody. Acting like she's a preacher's wife already don't make her one. She's just a red-headed woman, something to make a man's blood boil.
Don't get any ideas. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna see if I can find some more beans.
Ben. Mrs. Johnson. Myra, Ben's here.
Dad. You're sick. All right.
Did you see those two traitors?
That's my business.
What'd you tell them?
Enough to keep the law on your trail till doomsday.
We move out of here at daybreak.
How long is this outfit going to take orders from him?
For as long as I say so.
Hurry, Papa. Yeah, Mama. Coming. That's right, Junior.
Bad country, all right. We better go round. How much longer to go around? Oh, I don't know. A day, two maybe. They told me if I took the right-hand trail, it led around the west side of the flat.
Well, go straight across.
Wait, Jacob. Those traders warned me about these flats. We got to go around them.
We're going across.
Ben!
Hold it. Throw me the gun. Anyone tries that again better do a good job of it. Now, we're going across. If someone wants to try a different way, they're welcome. Curly, Pike, start the wagons. Ramon.
Jacob, what'll we do? We'll do as he says. Without the wagons, we can't carry supplies and water. Women folk could never stand it. Go ahead.
Come on, preacher.
Michael, what do we do?
We're going across. They're forcing us to.
Oh. Is this the reward of the righteous? Is it? When we left home, Father and Jacob and the elders all said this journey was the Lord's will. They said he would lead us with a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Where are the clouds and the pillars, Michael? Do you see them? No, neither do I. Nothing but dirt and heat and filth. And those prison convicts holding us as slaves.
You, start moving.
Move it! Come on! Hey, hey!
Maybe now we'll go faster. Yeah. Get up on the wagon and pull out.
No. I find her.
Let him go. It's his funeral.
Papa, come back.
Judy. Judy.
Here, Michael, give this to the baby.
And maybe he'll take some broth.
Give me 2 plates. One for Papa.
Your husband's a fool. Risking his life for a cow that's already half dead.
That ought to fix him all right, Pop.
Much obliged, Jacob.
It's no use, Jacob. The baby won't eat anything. We've got to have milk. I'm going out and find Emil and that cow. No, Michael. You stay here with Min and the baby. I'll go. Keep the fire built up bright, Mike.
It's no use, Michael.
Come, ye blessed children of my Father. Receive the kingdom prepared for you from the beginning of the world. Grant this, we beseech thee, O merciful Father, through Jesus Christ, our mediator and Redeemer. Amen.
Don't stop now. Keep moving.
Not in this goo. You can't, Jacob.
It's our only chance. We've got to get to higher ground. This rain might keep up.
No use, preacher. We'll have to lighten the load. Tell them to throw everything out but their food.
I tried to warn you about these flats.
Shut up and go to work. When we start out again, everybody walks, understand? Curly, Pike, help me lighten these wagons.
Stop it. Stop it, please. I didn't bring these cuttings all the way from Indiana just to have you throw them away in this awful place.
If he'd say throw out, I throw.
Oh, no, not my stage wardrobe. I won't be able to work.
Well, might be I'd listen to reason if you come down off on your high horse and be kind of friendly.
I'd sooner be friendly to a rattlesnake.
Oh, you.
No. That's all you can take now. Go away.
Go give the Dutchman a hand. What's in that trunk?
Clothes.
Let's have it.
No, it's light. It doesn't weigh anything. No. Everything I own, everything I value is in this chest. If you lay hands on it, I'll kill you. I swear it.
That's no way for a preacher's daughter to talk. You're supposed to act like an angel.
No. No.
Get the rest of the things out.
Put that chest back in the wagon.
I'll take your hand. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you hear?
Michael, we'll make camp here. Here's the key to the food locker. Half portions for all. I'm going to ride ahead a bit and scout the pass.
All right, Leah. Let's practice our times table. We'll start with the fours tonight.
1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times...
How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A ring when it's rolling, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping has no crying.
Baby's asleep, Minna. Minna, the baby's asleep.
Well, blast me if it ain't Miss Rose. For a minute there, I didn't recognize you.
Papa, fetch me a bucket of water.
Yeah, man.
I will.
Carrying water buckets for ladies is the best thing I do.
Does the Reverend Jacob know about this? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Where did you get that dress?
Why, I brought it with me, of course.
But Reverend Carnes made us throw everything away. My clothes, my cuttings. They made Papa throw out his Andy and Ben's tools.
And my trunk full of wardrobe. That was too heavy. But your clothes. Well, you won't get away with it. If I can't have a decent dress, neither can you.
Take your hands off him. Not. Tear that dress off of you. Leave me alone. I'll not let you. Oh, no. Stop it, you here. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop this. Stop it. I'm ashamed of both of you. You lost all sense of decency.
Take a look, Reverend, and answer that for yourself.
Afraid that dress does call for an explanation, Rose.
There's nothing to make a fuss about. I kept out a few personal things, that's all.
But you didn't play fair with the others. Broken warning.
What if I did? I was sick and tired of that filthy black dress caked with mud. I wanted to be clean for a change. Is there anything wrong with that?
We're all tired of these filthy, dirty clothes. But we don't have any others to change into.
You're a lie. You dressed up for him.
It's none of your business.
Stop it, I say.
Oh, no. No.
String it up and dress it.
No, no. First you killed the mother. Now you killed the baby. You're a murderer. You...
Let go of him.
All right, preacher. I told you, stick to your preaching, you won't get hurt.
We've taken all the bullying that we're going to take from you and your gang. Get out of this camp and stay out.
You gonna throw us out, preacher?
No, you don't. No gunplay in this. Now stand back or back, cracky, I'll blow you clean out of camp.
Somebody stop him.
Why don't you? You started it.
That's one way of baptizing him, Jacob.
Hey,
What do you want?
there's a bag of money over in the preacher's strong box. Money he's holding for these people. Let's just grab it and hightail it for Angel's Creek.
We can take the best horses and they never catch us.
What about Pike? Ramon, Rainbow.
Oh, the split'll be bigger, only 3 ways.
We'll stick with the train.
After that beating the preacher gave you?
Why not?
You ain't taking that baptizing business serious, are you?
Forget it.
Just thought I'd mention it.
What is it, Mama?
Strong box has been broken. The money's gone.
I knowed it the minute I seen the smoke hanging low over the campfire. I said to myself,
Quiet, Jake. How many horses were taken?
3.
Money's more important than the horses. Without it, we can't replace the equipment we lost.
Give me one good horse and I'll catch those double-crossers. They cheat us out of a share of the money, eh, Rainbow?
Slaves ain't allowed to have shares of nothing.
Well. You still here? Why didn't you go with him?
Nellie.
Maybe he's coming back for you.
Here's your money, preacher. Do anything you want with him.
He's been shot.
Shot in the back, too. Ain't no end to what one skunk'll do to another.
Who did it?
Alabama. His aim was bad. Pete killed him.
Can anyone here handle a probe? We got to get that bullet out of there before the poison sets in.
Jacob, you know how.
Why waste time? Leave him here like he left me and my son. Leave his friends here to bury him.
No, Jacob.
Help me get into the wagon. Nothing more we can do. Except camp here for a few days and give him some rest.
We mustn't stop, Jacob. We must go on.
But he's in no condition to travel. He's in danger.
But he's in greater danger if we stay here. He'll be caught. Please, Jacob.
Very well. Michael, Dan, we're moving on. Get the teams hitched up.
Now?
Now.
But, Jacob, it...
I noticed the minute this thing they smoke hanging over. Oh, yes.
You've done a pretty good job of taking that bullet out. Wound looks all right. Say, preacher.
Yes, Black?
I've had time to do some thinking, and there's a couple of things I'd like to straighten out before we part company.
Certainly. What seems to be troubling you?
Well, in that fight the other day, you used a couple of tricks you wouldn't expect from no preacher.
Such as what, for instance?
Oh, such as using your elbow for a ramrod to crack a man's ribs with. You didn't learn that out in that book you read.
No. No, I didn't. I picked that up the first time I went out to see the world. In a lumber camp brawl.
And using your knee to bust a man's head with.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That's a good one.
I learned that as a bouncer in the waterfront saloon.
Then you wasn't always a preacher, huh?
Of course not. Like many others, I had to find God the hard way. But the door is always open to those who choose to seek him.
And them other things, they're passed over?
Not only passed over, they're considered pretty good training for a preacher. See, Black, people who have been through the fire themselves are in a position to be compassionate, kindly toward others.
Yeah. I guess that's pretty important to being a preacher.
Pretty important to being a man.
You know, Reverend, I don't blame you for not wanting to build your church here. Looks like Angel Creek's run by the devil himself.
Oh, we're not afraid of the devil, Mr. Brody. It's just that we're farming people. Our livelihood comes from the soil. How far did you say it was to the meadowland?
Ooh, not more than a day's journey, straight down through the valley. Just like the good Lord left it. Full of water, trees, and grass. You know, Reverend, if you want my private opinion, I think the Lord was a little bit ashamed of Angel's Creek and created Meadowlands just to make up for it.
If what you say is true, Mr. Brody, we've been led to the right place. Thank you very much.
Fine. Oh, anything I can do for you, just let me know.
You know, I might call on you at that, Mr. Brody.
All right. Oh, by the way, Reverend, I'm the undertaker. Only silk-lined hearse west of Independence. On the way to the cemetery now. Have a little trouble getting the pallbearers out of town on account of the saloon, you know. Once we get them out in the open, I can bury a man real fast. Oh, the boys are ready now. Don't forget, folks, the only silk-lined hearse west of Independence. See you later.
Michael, have the folks make a list of their needs. We'll camp here tonight, pick up our supplies in the morning, and go on to the meadowland.
Give me the guns.
What for?
I'm giving them back to the preacher.
We can swap them for a drink.
Give them to me. Here are your guns, preacher. I'll keep the six-shooter for a while.
You leaving?
There's a saying that one bad apple spoils a barrel full. You wouldn't stand much of a chance with 5.
Don't mind taking a chance. As a matter of fact, I'd sort of hoped that you men might be my first converts.
People are what they are, preacher. You can't change them.
I can't accept that. There's a reason our paths crossed.
Come on, Pete, let's go.
You figure it out.
I already have. God places men together in a special relationship so that in the rubbing together they polish each other. He figured all this out a long time ago.
He figured out I should end up in a prison rock quarry, huh?
Ask yourself.
I have asked myself plenty times. I never got no answer.
Then why not try asking God?
Tell your people to keep their mouths shut.
Oh, wait. It isn't very much, but, well, it'll buy you a meal until you can find work.
Where are they going?
I didn't ask. They've left the train.
You sent him away. Because of me.
Rose.
It's true.
What if I got to wear this old gun, he said? Fine chance I'd have of getting a job with my wardrobe laying out there in them alkali plants. To think I paid $50 to get it. $50? Yes.
I don't blame you, Nellie. That's a heap of money.
Nellie,
What do you want?
I'll give you a dress. You will? Yes. You can pick out any one you want. You can take your choice.
This one?
Yes. On condition you take me with you.
Oh?
I want to go into town tonight. And there's no other way except to help you find a job. Don't you see? Jacob couldn't possibly raise a fuss.
Pete Black?
Yes.
He's no good. You'll end up hustling drinks in some saloon to support him.
I don't care. Will you take me with you?
All right, Rose. You're free, white, 21, and in your right mind. I hope. Of course, I'll have to take out the sleeves and this neck piece, if you know what I mean.
That's what I want.
Hello, sweet Betsy from Hike, across the wide prairies with her lover right. The stroke of cattle swung on his horse, all Shanghai rooster.
Don't worry, honey. Nobody's going to bother you any. You look too much like a lady. Hey, who's the boss of this outfit and where'll I find him?
Abdullah Fink, piano player over there.
Thanks. Come on. Would you boys mind giving a couple of ladies some chairs?
Right down.
Get out of there. Don't worry, honey, I'm back. Drink, Pappy, till after you've heard me.
Right there.
Hey there. Where's your friend Black?
What do you want him for?
I don't want him for nothing. In fact, I wouldn't take him if I could get him for nothing. There's a gal over there who has different ideas on the subject.
He's over at the crap table. But don't bother him. He's having a run of luck.
Where are you going?
Nine's the point. He wins again.
8 passes in a row. How lucky can a man be?
6 the point.
Nice.
7 the loser.
Your bad luck.
Good. Sorry I can't stick around a while. I only came over to tell you there's somebody waiting over there to see you. And Curly's moving in. She's not your kind, Black. Send her back to the preacher.
Who's asking your advice?
Nobody. I'm giving it. Free.
Cashing in.
I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street. A handsome man I chanced to meet who tipped his hat to me. I couldn't help but smile at him, smile at him, smile at him. He was so very tall and thin and sweet as he could be. Buffalo gals just come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals just come out tonight and that's why.
What do you want?
I came to talk to you.
About what?
About us. You left camp without even a word.
That important?
Don't you think so?
Women put more store by such things than men.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
I was having a run of luck and the dice got cold. Now get back to camp.
I'm not going back. I'm staying here.
Even if I don't want you to?
You can't mean that.
There are plenty of women around here.
But they don't love you. I'll take care of you, and I won't ask anything of you.
You're making a fool of yourself.
You don't have to tell me what a miserable spectacle I'm making of myself. I know. I'm cheap and vulgar. And what's more, I know you're not any better. You're rotten meat. Rotten all the way through. Just how rotten I never knew until now.
Even if I was crazy about you, I'd send you back here. That's where you belong. With the preacher. Now get out.
I got the job, honey. Believe me, the dress had a lot to do with it. Of course, I'm going to have to shorten the skirt a little bit. The way I sing a gal's legs are much more important than her voice. What's the matter?
Wait, where's the door?
Over there, honey.
Here. Biggest one you got.
Thanks, mister.
Go peddle your songs.
I'll be glad to. As a matter of fact, I think I'll dedicate the next one to you.
The first since I left Carson City. And cracky, it tastes mighty good. Fill her up.
What's the news in Carson?
You jumping in paper? Yeah, how's the war going?
One at a time, one at a time. The biggest news outside the Salt Lake prison break is President Lincoln freeing a Negro. Emancipation Proclamation, he calls it. Anyway, there's no more slaves.
What about this prison break?
I'll tell you about it as soon as I put up the official notice. Here we are. Right from the sheriff's office, Salt Lake. One of the darndest prison breaks in history, this one was. Nearly blew Salt Lake off on the map. 3 guards killed, 6 hurt. 16 convicts got away. All but 6 was brought back. They was chased clear to the California line before they was lost track of. The leader of the break was a big fella, doing life for murder. He got away with 3 other whites, a Mexican, and a colored fella. They was all wearing prison clothes when they made their break. But it's not likely they're wearing them now.
Mr. Bartender, will you give me a beer, please?
Sure. Why not? The money's good. You say there was a colored fellow amongst them escaped convicts?
Yeah, a runaway slave.
Rainbow Smith, runaway Negro slave. Weight, approximately 165 pounds. Uh-huh.
We won't be safe anywhere with him tagging our heels.
I told you to stop following us.
You don't want to do that, Mr. Curley.
Knife him and he'll squeal like a stuck pig.
That's the truth. I sure will.
Maybe I just wring his neck like a chicken.
I'll holler. I'll raise a fuss and people will come running.
Leave him alone. Put that knife away. We gotta get out of town.
Let's head for the gold diggings. We can stake out a claim.
It's the first place they'd look for us.
Maybe you got an idea where we can get free room and board for the winter.
Yeah, I have. With the preacher and the folks in the wagon train. We can slip out of town and wait for him at the Meadowlands.
Couldn't be you want to go there on account of the girl, could it?
You can take it or leave it. That's where I'm going. Come on, Rainbow.
Gee, 4 rabbit foots. I'm gonna have me a lot of luck.
Rainbow?
Huh?
About how much you think you weigh?
Oh, about 165 pounds or nearabouts. What you want to know for?
I'm just sitting here figuring how many rocks it'd take to hold you underwater.
Y'all don't want to spoil that good drinking water with this good-for-nothing Rainbow. But when the preacher man gets here, he's going to say, "Where's that boy Rainbow?" And what y'all going to say? You can't say, "I done drowned him."
You've come back. I'm glad.
Don't get any wrong ideas, preacher. We just thought we might help you out with the building.
Oh. Well, we're grateful for any help.
Why did you come here?
A couple of reasons. Ain't you glad?
I was hoping I'd never set eyes on you again. Send me away, Jacob. Send me back home.
I would, Rose, if I thought it would solve anything. It won't.
What shall I do, Jacob?
This is something I have to ask you to decide for yourself, Rose.
Then send him away. As long as he's here,
What you keep that knife so sharp for? All the time you honing that knife. Way in the night I can hear you honing that knife. And I said to myself, what Curly want that knife so sharp for?
Well, Rainbow, when we leave here, you ain't going with us. I wouldn't want to bungle the job with a dull blade.
Yeah, but that's a fine piece of steel you got there, Mr. Curly. You don't want to nick it all up, cut the bony old body like me. I just ain't worth it, Mr. Curly. Honestly, it just ain't worth it.
That was a wonderful sermon, Jacob.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
And you forgot your
Oh,
hat.
so I did.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful.
Goodbye, Mama.
Good night.
See you tonight.
Come, Mama.
Morning.
How did you enjoy the singing this morning?
All right. From here.
Sounds much better inside. You're always welcome. All of you. Oh, Black. The shipment of powder has arrived. We'll continue work on the storehouse tunnel in the morning.
More blasting, shoveling rock, hauling rock. We've been doing it all winter.
We might just as well be back at the prison rock quarry.
Better than a guard standing over you with a gun.
Yeah, and the grub's heap sight better.
Yeah, grub's a lot better.
Turn it.
Get clear.
The preacher wants any more jug, let him dig it himself.
That goes for me, too. Blasting powder. I'm getting tired of eating powder smoke. What are you looking at?
Gold.
Go. There. Oro puro.
Why don't you...
Gold.
Let me see.
What's the matter, Black?
It's gold.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's from that last charge. Here's the strike, and a mile wide. I've worked in gold mines, I know. It's a strike, and a big one.
What is it, Jacob?
They've discovered gold.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's cash in.
We'll stake our claim and go down to the town and file them.
What about him?
Slaves can't own anything.
He's not a slave. You remember what the man in the saloon said? Lincoln signed an Emancipation Proclamation or something.
What's that Emancipation Proclamation mean?
Stay here and find out. We'll cut you in for a share.
Haven't you forgotten there's others to be considered?
I suppose you want a share, too.
There's more to it than that. This is a matter for the whole settlement to decide.
You're crazy. We do the digging, the gold is ours.
All right, so you and your brother helped us dig. We'll cut you in for a share, but that's all.
Is it a deal?
Of course not.
Then get out of our way, Carnes. We got business to tend to.
Wait. You've got to forget that you ever discovered this gold.
Crazy talk.
You don't make sense, preacher.
Don't you see? We're just getting started here. We're not strong enough yet to resist the viciousness of a gold rush town. They'd overrun us, strangle us. And then when the gold is played out, they'd move on, leaving nothing but an empty shell. Our village would be a ghost town. That's why I'm asking you to be compassionate. To remember the tears and joy and the labor that went into the building of this village. That's why I'm asking you to keep the secret of this gold buried here. Will you do that?
Fine speech, preacher. But we ain't falling for it.
Yeah, everybody forgets all about the gold. Then you sick the law on us, and when we're out of the way, you move in and take over the whole works. Nothing doing.
We go, muchachos, eh?
No. Jacob's telling the truth. He isn't trying to trick you.
Let him build his church somewhere else where there ain't any gold.
Just so you can make a slag dump out of Jacob's town? Out of our town? They don't understand you, Jacob. They never will. I know the way back to that prison in Salt Lake. Every foot of the way you held guns in our backs. If you leave here, if you tell anyone that you found this gold, I'll see that you're hanged. If I have to bring the law from Salt Lake myself.
If we have to shut your mouth, we will.
All right, preacher. Go talk to your people. When you know what you want to do, we'll be here.
Thanks, Black. Come, Rose.
You've done the talking for us long enough. We're going to settle the score once and for all.
You cannot kill us all, Pete.
You want to take sides with the preacher, that's all right with us. But we're going to get out of here.
Don't go in there.
I heard shots.
I know. They're fighting. Black did it. He threw the lantern into the powder cakes. He said, tell Rose she's free.
Jacob.